Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video on my channel, Hairliciously. If you guys are new, please make sure to subscribe so that you guys are updated on my second hair transplant journey progress, as well as video topics covering current hair loss treatments. Visit my website at HAIRLICIOUSLY.com to purchase your microneedling devices, which are scientifically proven to stimulate hair growth. My low-level lace therapy cap, hair growth vitamins, DHC boxing shampoo and serum, and a few other products for those who are suffering from hair loss. Now, if you guys are also interested in getting a complimentary consultation from the clinic that I went to get my hair transplant, you can reach directly to Motion Clinic and get a free estimate on the number of grafts that you guys are going to need, as well as designing the hairline. I'm going to be leaving all of the contact information in the description box below for those who are interested. So for today's video, I have an interesting topic that I wanted to talk about. There were actually headlines today blasting through social media as well as through various hair loss forums and Reddit's trusted subpage that Floyd Mayweather, the infamous American professional boxer, received not only a beard transplant, but also a newly designed hairline. He actually posted a photo on his Instagram in what appears to be a beard and hair transplant. He did unfortunately turn off the comments because I'm sure a lot of people were going to obviously be negative and bring up the topic of his newly designed beard and hairline. But looking at the photo, it definitely looks like a beard transplant because you can actually clearly see the grafts that were implanted all through his beard. You know, having seen countless numbers of hair and beard transplants, I am 100% sure that this is a beard hair transplant. If you guys look at his previous photos during his boxing matches and just about every photo of him with a beard, the most that he can grow is a weak goatee. So it looks like he actually wanted to achieve a full beard to kind of fill in the gaps on his chin area as well as both cheeks. I'm not a huge fan when it comes to beard hair transplants, only because oftentimes they don't look natural and it takes a lot of grafts to really make the beard dense. And being a hair transplant channel, it would be as far as I'm concerned, a huge waste to use the finer grafts from the back of the scalp for a beard transplant, since we only have so many grafts that we can use. Now, as far as Mayweather's new hairline, it's a little bit harder to tell from the photo since that's the only photo that we have on his Instagram. But Mayweather lost his hair early on when he was younger, and almost every photo that you guys see of him is with a clean-shaved head or of him wearing a hat. Some of these photos that I was able to find online show a pretty advanced hair loss, more towards at least a Nord 4 to a Nord 5, where the hairline and the temples have receded. So the hairstyle that he's been rocking for the longest time was just clean shaving it at his local barber, where he is known to spend anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 per week for a haircut. And mind you, we're just talking about a guy who doesn't even have any hair, and that's basically $100,000 plus annually just to have somebody drag a freaking razor across your scalp. But that's not really much considering that he's worth at least $560 million. And some do say that he's worth up to $1 billion. But for most people, that's just an insane amount of money just to have somebody shave your head. But anyway, looking at the Instagram photo again, we can clearly see a defined hairline in addition to the temporal triangles right above his eyebrows. To me, the hairline kind of still looks fresh as it is his beard, where you can kind of see the dried up blood from the hair grafts that were implanted on the beard. And that same texture also appears to be on his hairline. So I think that it wouldn't be too far-fetched to say that he did indeed also get a hair transplant. It would kind of make sense theoretically because in order to have a beard hair transplant, you need to go see a hair transplant doctor to be able to extract the grafts from the back of the scalp and then implant it to the beard. So chances are he did actually get both procedures done. I think his hairline placement looks pretty good and the temples seem to be really boxed in, giving him a more aggressive type of hairline. And being that he is of African American descent, they typically tend to have thicker and curly hair follicles, which offer more coverage and density than straight thin hair. So I feel like even with a single hair transplant, I think his results are going to look decent, but obviously only time is going to tell. I'm not sure how much hair loss he is suffering from on his vertex, but the most important aspect is the frontal hairline because it's going to frame the face, and just going from no hairline to his adolescent boxed-in hairline is going to make a huge difference, and I think the new hairline Mayweather has looks pretty proportional to the rest of his facial features. Now, I think Mayweather could have gotten away with SMP or scalp micropigmentation instead of a potential hair transplant, since he does have darker complexion, and SMP actually seems to really blend in well for people with darker skin. but I'm guessing that he wanted something more permanent, and given that he seems to have a decent amount of donor hair, he decided to proceed with a hair transplant. If he were to grow out his hair, I think it would look pretty good in addition to some hair fibers to really beef up his density. Maybe he's going to go for a second hair transplant later down the road. I don't know. I also don't know the clinic that he went to get his beard and hair transplant, but at first I was willing to bet that it was somewhere in Hollywood or Los Angeles or somewhere in California, given that a lot of balding celebrities go to some of the more well-known clinics that are situated in Hollywood and Southern California. One clinic, I'm not sponsoring them or anything, is Al V. Armani, where a lot of celebrities and TV personalities have actually gone to get their hair transplants and even beard hair transplants. Cost typically is going to be anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 upwards, depending on the number of grafts. Money obviously is not going to be an issue for Mayweather, so it's unlikely at first that he would travel all the way to Turkey to get a $2,500 beard and hair transplant. But he was actually seen in a photo on Twitter with a guy in Turkey just a few hours ago, wearing the exact same clothes he had on when he took his Instagram photo with his newly established hairline and beard. So I'm pretty certain that Mayweather got his beard and hair transplant in Turkey, 100%, given that Turkey is indeed the #1 destination in the world for hair and beard transplants. Now, someone on Reddit's Trestless page also commented that a Turkish hair transplant clinic called Hair of Istanbul started following him on Instagram as well. So it does kind of point towards the fact that Mayweather may have traveled to Turkey to get his procedures done. There was also somebody else who also left a comment who said that he had the procedure the same day as Mayweather, but there's no proof. But we can only speculate that this might be something that did indeed happen. But overall, I think Mayweather does look good with the full beard and the new hairline. I'm super happy for him. And it's nice to see him showing off the results of his procedure, not really, giving a shit about what others have to say. To be honest, he didn't look bad just rocking his clean-shaven head like most balding African-Americans do. But ultimately, you have to do what makes you happy. That's what I did in my case when I got my first and second hair transplant. I did it for myself to improve my appearance and to face and conquer my insecurity that I had from my receding hairline. And since I have not looked back and couldn't be happier with the results that I got so far. But that's pretty much all I have for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think of Mayweather's new hairline and beard. Comment if you like it, comment if you hate it. If you have any questions on hair transplants or hair loss topics, you can hit me up on the comments or visit my Instagram page, Hairliciously, or you can shoot me an email at hairliciously@gmail.com. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Take care.